I like being lean, seeing lines in my legs, no fat, just muscle. I like seeing a jawline, alright? I like seeing some definition in my muscles. And I love to eat food, alright? You can have both. You can be lean, healthy, feel fantastic, have energy to do what you want to do, and enjoy your favorite foods. I don't know about you, but I love sugary things. I love sweets. I love really good quality fruit. I love sugar on my food. I love rice. I love pizza. I love Subway sandwiches. I love pasta meals. I love Thai food. I love curries. Indian food. Sugary drinks with real sugar in there. Not high fructose corn syrup, but actual sucrose, table sugar. I love that stuff, man. I love that stuff. It's, this is one of the last ones that's got cane sugar in it. Maybe it's changed what country you're in, but this one here, got cane sugar in that. It tastes great. I love living a life where I can go to any restaurant, any social occasion, and eat as much food as I want and have zero regrets about that. I love that level of freedom. I love going to the doctors, getting my blood tests, and doctors are like, good stuff. All right. I love having good blood pressure. I love having a massive control of my temper, rage, emotional thoughts, processes. I love having that control of my participation in my daily reality, where I wake up every single day and say, what do I want to do today? That's my reality for the last probably 20 years, okay? What do I want to do today? And that is a great question to ask yourself. And you should only do that day, okay? Or things that are aligned with what your goal is. What else do I love? I love jelly beans. Sweets, man. I love, always got sugary sweets on hand. I'm behind the computer like 10, 12 hours a day. Whoops. On the phone, blah, blah, blah. I live a very sedentary lifestyle because I choose to do that. I love that. But I also love getting out there and doing some fitness. You know, did a 5K running race yesterday. I've ran maybe 75 kilometers this year. I'm trying to put my weight up into the 90 kilo category, so I've purposely cut my cardio right back to try and push up into 90 kilos. Riding an electric bike instead of my normal road bike around, just to try and keep that anabolic effect. It's just a personal experiment. And I see these people out there with eating disorders, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Seriously, what the fuck are you doing? You're missing out. You're missing out on proper sex. You're missing out on proper relationships with your family and friends and your boyfriend or girlfriend. You're missing out on the experience of living a quality life because you're eating these shitty foods that cause obesity, heart disease, etc., type 2 diabetes, these fatty foods that someone said you should eat. Who's they, you know? And then you have to restrict yourself because the fat we eat is the fat we wear. So now you're eating this fatty-based foods. Of course you got to restrict it down, don't you? Calories in, calories out, that bullshit. And then your cortisol's going up, and then you're on the caffeine and the stimulants, and just cortisol just keeps going up and up and up, and then your leptin and ghrelin are out of whack. Your hormones are out of whack. Your estrogen tanks, or maybe excess estrogen for some people who are obese. But we're talking generally the people with eating disorders where they're getting too lean, too light. Okay, the estrogen is going to crash. You're going to feel like shit. If your estrogen is too low as a man, you will fail to get a sufficient boner that will stimulate a G-spot response from your lover, okay? As a woman, if your estrogen is too low, you'll fail to feel enough moisture where it matters, when it matters, okay? And plus, the hair and the teeth and the bone density. All right, bone density is very, very important for estrogen. And muscle, etc. Estrogen is very, very important for muscle growth. And just feeling joint protection. Estrogen is very neuroprotective. It's very cardioprotective. Okay, you need enough estrogen in your body. And so these people with eating disorders, man, I've been in, bit of my background, I've been coaching people since 1996. All right, when my friend Nicole, she saw herself in a photo and she wanted to get skinnier. And so I was her personal trainer, and we would walk, and she would talk about food and stuff, and I had a background in all that prior to that, but Nicole was sort of like the first person where we saw, massive progress, etc. But then I saw her also decline into calories in, calories out mentality, and I saw the decline in her life quality along with that. I saw the decline in my mum when she started doing calories in, calories out. It doesn't matter what you eat. It's just calories in, calories out. That's what they say on TV, isn't it? All calories are created equal. That's such bullshit. If I eat 3,000 calories a day from fatty, greasy foods, my hair's going to feel greasy, my scalp's going to get itchy, my back's going to be all greasy, all right? I'm going to have insulin resistance. I'm going to fail the oral glucose tolerance test. But it's just calories is calories. Calories in, calories out. Where your calories come from affects your hormones, affects your digestion, affects your cognitive abilities, okay? If you don't get enough sugar, your cortisol goes up. And if your cortisol's up, your testosterone goes down. And then, boom, that's not good if you're a man or a woman, okay? So all these things, it's just my protocols are designed for peak human performance and health, okay? But you can't have, if you can't perform, you're not healthy, okay? If you cannot perform, if you can't sprint, if you're able-bodied and you can walk down the street, okay? If you can't sprint a fast mile, like full gas sprint a mile, then you're unhealthy. I don't care what diet you eat, okay? I don't care what diet you eat. If you can't sprint a mile full fucking gas, you are not healthy. Now, excluding your injuries, okay? Gotcha. But I'm just saying, if you've let yourself go that far, you can't sprint at least a sub 6 minute mile. Let's be generous, sub 7 minute mile. Then you're unhealthy, okay? You have cardiovascular issues. You have cardiovascular deficiencies if you can't at least do a sub 6 minute mile, sub 7 minute mile, okay? If you're under 70, okay? Look at the age group records for the mile, okay? If a 70-year-old person can beat you and you're 20, are you healthy? No. It's like an old dog outrunning a young pup, a teenage dog. How does that work? It means the teenage dog's unhealthy. So the solution to eating disorders is definitely my protocol. Now some people say, well, your protocol is eating disorder. Do I look ill? Do any of my girlfriends look ill? When they live with me, they look fucking amazing. When my girlfriends live with me, their inboxes get smashed with proposals, with brand deals, with this, with that. All right, that glow they have is so rare. All right, in today's filtered world. Okay, I've been coaching people with eating disorders professionally since around I'd say about 2000. All right, and I've seen it all. I've seen people die. I've seen people become, amazingly obese, 150, 200 kilos, and have, a lot of issues with that. I've known one lady who cut her arm off below the elbow so she could do calories in, calories out better. She thought if she could cut her arm off, then that will cut her calories down. Literally, that's what she told me. She showed me her arm, okay? It was a crazy moment in New York that time. Crazy eye-opening moment. So I've seen it all. Nothing out there works as good as my protocols. Why is that? Why do I sound like an arrogant salesman right now? Because I've been around the diet industry since I was probably about 8 years old, reading my mum's diet books. I wasn't allowed Nintendo. I wasn't allowed to go outside because I might get abducted or it's too cold or whatever. Mum just been mum. Fair enough. So I had books to read. Books I didn't really care about, but I'm like, it's better than being standing on the wall. Got no TV, got Nintendo. Let's read some books. So I read relationship books, diet books, and, got exposed to that early and just started seeing what's working, what's not. I'd like, why is my mum freaking out? Why is my mum smashing dishes against the wall? Like my mum used to get dishes and just like throw them against the wall, or she'd stack them up and just slam them down. And those dishes just shatter, and I'd be like, holy shit. And she doesn't even remember that. It's such a stressful situation just blocked out of her head. That's what happens with a lot of women out there. Something happens, they didn't happen. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't do that. No. It's just a normal response. It's okay. So I'd see her do that, and I'm like, man, like, why is my mum so up and down? And then every single fucking time in a bedroom crying, boom, out comes the box of fucking chocolates. And part of me was like, I feel like, when you see your kid, your mum, or someone crying you care about, you're like, oh, you know. And then I was like, hang on, but the chocolates are coming soon. Seriously, my brain's like, this is sad. Then brain's going, hang on, we got some sugar coming up here, boy. We got some sugar. Because I lived a massive sugar-deprived life as a kid. Right? I only had sugars when I was at my friends' houses or parties, so I was pretty depressed most of the time because mum had this big sugar phobia. And that's why I'm so evangelical towards sugar now, because I know how many kids suffer out there. I know how many adults and mums and dads suffer out there because of sugar phobia. And so mum would crack out the chocolates, and instantly her fucking mood went better. Right? Her mood went better, and she was good mum again. And I was having some chocolates too, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome, you know. So I started to connect dish smashing with sugar. I'm going to get a sugar intake. My dopamine's going to go up. My serotonin's going to go up. I'm going to be good to go. Okay. Ideally, chocolate's not the best source of sugar because it's so full of fat, and theobromine can trigger more anxiety because of the theobromine caffeine intake. A better option would have been gummies, jelly beans, fruit with sugar, fruit smoothie with sugar, something to really tank that cortisol so you just, all of a sudden, you're not overwhelmed. You know? So I've been around a long time and exposed to this stuff, and it's personal passion for me, genuine interest. This isn't something I just do for money, right? This is a profession, yes, but it's based on my passion, okay? Based on my passion. I talk to people on the street for free about sugar because I see the impacts that this sugar-phobic world has. And I lose people straight away, right? But if you're a girl, right, if you're a girl out there watching this video, you see my girlfriends over the years, just Google up Durianrider's girlfriends, okay? They're tall, they're short, they're blonde, they're brunette, whatever. They all look fucking amazing when they live with me. If you want to have that level of glow, look like a Playboy model without the filters or whatever, right? Genuine, in real life, look amazing and feel your best ever. Have great digestion, wake up with a flat stomach, have all the eyes on you when you walk down the street or on the bike or wherever, all over social media, right? If you want all eyes on you, girls, do my protocols. You will have your best physique based on your genetics, okay? Guys, you want to get rid of the dad bod? You sick of having a fat gut? You sick of people saying, are you pregnant, bro? Alright? Do my protocols, man. And you will lose the face fat and the gut blub, okay? And just if you got face fat and gut blub, it doesn't make you a bad person. But, you know, we live in a society where if you got that, people judge you harshly. I don't judge you harshly. I don't care if you got face flab or gut plub. All I see is go, okay, you're eating too much fat. It's all good. We can reverse that. We can fix that if you want to, right? It's like nothing else works as good as this. Nothing, and there's so much industry out there against this, keeping people depressed and sick. Like, think about how much does my diet cost? Fucking pennies, man. Well, not pennies, a few bucks a day. Pennies compared to what everyone else is spending. You go to like a paleo cafe or something and order some shit, or go to some vegan restaurant and walk out with like a $200 bill for fucking linseed bread and fucking kale crisps or whatever. It's like the fuck, it's fucking caterpillar food. Alright? I don't promote a vegan diet. Yeah, my protocols are vegan, but I don't promote a vegan diet because most vegan diets are horrendous. They're disastrous. They're bad for your digestion, make you bloated and stinky, okay? Do my protocols. If you want your best digestion, girls, if you want to get a job as a stripper, or if you just want to look like a stripper, if you want to look like a stripper relative to your age, relative to your genetics. I mean, pretty much any woman out there, all they have to do is just get slim and a little bit toned, and you're looking incredible. All right? You're looking incredible, aren't you? It's so easy for women to enhance their aesthetic naturally. You have an easier life if you have better aesthetics, women. You know, and I'm not talking the botched lips and the fucking Botox and all that toxic shit. I'm talking real feminine beauty, okay? Comes from being healthy and having some decent level of fitness. Not like a worn-out, haggard look where you're just overtraining, but just sufficient, right? Sufficient fitness. So if you want the results, girls, if you want to look like a stripper or a Playboy model, or maybe a 50 or 60, and you won't look like a Playboy model, but they think, did you used to be in Playboy? Because you look like you could have been, you know. If you want those results, do my protocols. If you want me to hold your hand and go through step by step every single day, be your support man for you anywhere in the world you are, then join my coaching group at Durianrider.com. There's over 600 people in that coaching group, okay? It's epic, and you have such a database of questions to go through. Okay, some people go in there, they don't ask me questions. They're like, I'll ask questions one day, but I'm just reading all the stuff that's already there. Because these threads answer my questions already. One guy today asked me maybe 20 questions. Fantastic. It's unlimited questions. If you've got 1,000 questions a day, then you ask me 1,000 questions a day. All right? That's the sort of coach I am. Unlimited fucking questions. Okay? About anything. Could be relationships, weight loss, social media careers, travel, whatever. If you think I can help you with that, please ask me these questions in my coaching group. Okay? If you just want an ebook, summarize it, Durianrider.com. I update these ebooks continuously with the latest information. Okay? And you get free updates on that. Okay? So it's just, the information. Or if you don't want to spend any money, just watch my videos. Okay? I've got over 7,000 videos on YouTube. 7,000! Far out, it goes quick. I see people, I've got a pigeon. I caught a pigeon yesterday. I was on the bus station, and it had been abandoned or maybe fell at the nest. There was no parents around. It was very weak. And so I've been feeding it up. I've been feeding it some water and peas and some pigeon mix. And the birds come onto life. I'll do a video about it. And that's what happens to people I coach. They come to life. They're like, fuck. We have to update the thoughts we have in our head. People say, but sugar says this, sugar does that. And I'm like, who says that? Jamie Oliver, my fat doctor, the New Zealand journalist and eating disorder on that sugar show. Do you want their quality of life? Can they turn you into a stripper? Can they help you get a stripper physique as a woman? If you go to your doctor and say, hey, doc, I'm a 24-year-old girl. I want to get a stripper body. Doc's going to be like, what the fuck did you just say? Or they're going to go, mental health. You know what I mean? If you say, hey, Durianrider, I want a stripper body, I'll be like, hey, like, you mean like Natasha? Or like Tori? Or like Leanne? Yeah? We can do that for you. How long will it take? How dedicated are you? You know? How far away are you from a stripper body right now? You know? What medications you take? We run through all the procedures, okay? Natural procedures, not surgery. It's because you can get surgery and liposuction. That shit just comes back. It just comes back. And you spend how many thousands of dollars to get liposuction, and the shit just comes back because you haven't changed shit. It's a scam. It's a fucking scam. Okay? Fuck, people suckers out there. Anyway, so you know what I mean? Like, there you go. Okay? That's why I am the best coach out there, because I cover it all. Tony Robbins, man. Tony Robbins couldn't get you a stripper body. He's an incredible speaker. Dude's a master. But he couldn't get you a stripper body and be sane. You'd probably go, just do a juice fast and starve yourself and go fucking crazy in the meantime, then rebound like Kirstie Alley and look like a heifer from Kansas. A 400-pound heifer from Kansas on a boatload of SSRIs, which bloat you out like heck. It's sad. I see people suffering out there, and it just, and a lot of people are parents, or they've got parents, and as a parent, you don't want to see your kid suffer. Even if you're the most fucked up parent in the world, you don't want to see your kid suffer. A lot of parents suffer because their kids are suffering, and then the parents go to drugs and alcohol to deal with the cortisol of the suffering they see from their kids. And a lot of this stems from insufficient daily carbohydrate intake. Cortisol goes up. You just can't get over shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking rife. And the solution's so simple, people's egos can't handle it. No, it's sugar, carbohydrate. Like, no, doing it. And then you got people who do my protocols, and they're fucking raving from the rooftops. And you got the people out there who are, look at all the people who diss my protocols. Look how, and I'm not saying this as a hate, I'm just saying this as, look at them. Fucking look at them, how sad, depressed, spiteful, dark eyes, you know what I mean? They don't have a cheeky smug green, they're depressed, they're angry, hateful, spiteful people, and they need a fucking hug. They need a fucking bag of jelly beans, stat. Oop, a bit loud. You know, they need the bananas and the rice cooker up there. That's what they need. You know, it's like all those. Do you want to live like them? So whenever you see people critique my shit, just look at them closely. You go, no, I don't want that. Okay? I don't want that either. I want for them what I have. Well, you wake up every day going, fuck, I'm alive again. I get to have another day, helping fix this fucking crazy world. Yes, please. You know, like, fuck. It's just, it's a crazy world out there, man. And it's getting fucking crazier. This sugar phobia shit, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Meanwhile, I'm over here fucking living the dream fucking life. It's like, man, my dream life, okay? My dream life. It's crazy out there. Eating disorders, man. Why? It's 2022. Why the fuck would you want to have an eating disorder when you can live with abundance and be lean and fit looking and have fucking energy, get shit done? Like, I love feeling fucking fit. You know, I love feeling fit. Like, going up to 90 kilos and having to cut my fitness back, it's about, you know. But it's not permanent. I can handle it. But yeah, I'm you know, it's just, it fucking feels good to be fit. To have that lung function and just rip it down the street. Like when I run a marathon, like, or 10K, where you're just fucking motoring along, just running, just sprinting, you know. It fucking feels good, man. It feels good. Same on the bike, just launching up the climbs. It's, you know, it feels fucking awesome, you know. Especially with Natty as well. I'm talking Natty, alright. That feels fucking awesome. Enhanced feels awesome too, but feeling Natty, especially like the stimulants, like, you know, no stims or very low dose, so you're fully lucid, you're fully sober, relatively. Just that feeling where you just can really soak it up, you know, not bunging off your head, so you can't remember shit, where you can really be fully present. That's an incredible feeling not many people ever achieve. All right. Wish more people could experience that. But eating disorders in 2022, man. What are you fucking doing? Seriously. What the fuck are you doing? Life sucks when you've got it. Like, you have the power to stop that today. Do my protocols. I guarantee you have the best quality life ever. Okay? If you don't believe me, just Google up who my haters are. Well, they're actually my biggest fan. Google up anyone who's talking shit about me and have a look at them. Look at the stress or the spite or the fatigue or the anemia, the paciness. Yeah. Look at them. And if you want that results, then listen to them. Otherwise, you're a crazy Aussie bogan with 30 bananas a day. I'm here for you. Always.